Hey everyone, how you doing? So have we got a fun vlog for you today? Now we're going to take you to 4 leading Spanish supermarkets and explore them and compare the prices. So we're going to head off to Aldi, Carrefour, Lidl and Mercadona. Oh my god, it don't get much better. Gary's hating it. He's not one for the shopping, certainly not for the supermarkets, but I like to see what the prices are. So why don't you join us as we head to Aldi first, but stay tuned, because on the very last supermarket, when we head to Mercadona, I've got a little surprise giveaway for somebody, one of you gorgeous little subscribers, or just somebody who's watched it, is going to get a lovely surprise. So the German supermarket Aldi opened its first supermarket in 2002 in Spain, and it was in Andalusia. It's now got 445 shops in Spain itself and employs about 7,000 people. Let's go and have a look inside. Trolleys are free here in this Aldi, even though it has got one of the coin things on it. You don't need to put a coin in. And in hours, they're open from Monday to Saturday, 9 till 9:30, but they're closed on a Sunday. What it looks like when you come in. Tell you what I like about this Aldi and all the supermarkets in Spain, they all have a toilet, and this one's no different. It's got a nice toilet at the end as you come in. Really important that. So let's tell you what the plan is. We are going to pick 20 items that are everyday items, and we're going to compare the prices from here, Carrefour, Lidl and Mercadona. But they're everyday items. Don't be coming back saying you should have got. These are things that we thought most people would get. So I'll put the shopping list up now so you can have a little look at what we're going to pick. First up, Gary, what we got?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
2.5 kilos or 2 kilos.
Okay, let's have a look what they've got. Here's the potato section. And I've got to say, potatoes are quite expensive in Spain compared to the UK. Not necessarily compared to the States, though. So let's go for 2 kilos, Gary. This looks like the cheapest version here. €3.49. Okay, here's the bananas. We're going to go for a banana. $1.45 a kilo is their cheapest. So we get a kilo of bananas. Broccoli on the list. Now, let's have a look at their broccoli. It's not organic, it's just normal broccoli. $1.19 for the broccoli. So we're going to pick a salad bag as well. We're going to go for something that every supermarket will have a similar product. Wow, it's on special offer today, Gary. 59 cents. Right, let's have a look at the chicken breast. And the cheapest I can find is $5.79 a kilo. We're going to look at the minced beef. Now, we're going to give you the kilo price because that seems fair to do a comparison across the board. So per kilo, their minced beef is €6.74, Gary. Okay, we're going to pick up a long life milk and we're going to go for the cheapest option so that we can really compare who can do it cheaper. And we've got the semi-skimmed. So semi-desnata is going at 77 cents. We're at the rice section and there's quite a bit of choice, including organic. But we're going to go for the cheapest rice, which is €1.53 for this packet of rice. Olive oil's gone crazy all over the world, including Spain, to be honest, the prices. But the cheapest we can see for extra virgin is this bottle here, going at $8.95 for the litre. So here's the egg section at Aldi, and they've got 12 large eggs here, and that's $2.19 for the dozen. Got a lovely smelling bread selection, honestly. But the cheapest baguette that I can see is 49 cents for the baguette. Right. Tin of tomatoes, the cheapest we can see is this at 69 cents. Now, it's more of a tomato puree, to be honest. Having a quick look at the pasta aisle, they've got the cheapest pasta that they've got for penne is 79 cents. Obviously, one of the best parts of Aldi is their middle aisles. And it's a heaven for looking for a bit of a bargain, to be honest. So Aldi and Lidl are the 2 supermarkets that offer these ever-changing aisles. You never know what you're going to come in and get. Okay, classic case in point. I've just seen this turtle that turns into just a shell on its own. Look, it's $6.99, but I've got to get it for my grandson. It's not even been over here, but it's cute, isn't it?
Very cute.
Okay, here's the butter aisle, and the cheapest that they've got is $1.99 for a packet of butter. So we're going to get a packet of cheese. I know people like a slice of cheese, and the cheapest sliced cheese we can see is this Edam going at $1.99. That's quite cheap. So the packet meat is actually really very good value. We think the cheapest that we can see in terms of quality and cheapness looks to be this one here at €2 for this packet of ham. And I think you're getting about 5-6 slices in that. Yeah. That's not bad value. So we're going to obviously include a little bit of washing stuff in our basket today. So let's go down the cleaning aisle and see what the prices are in there. So they've got quite a bit of choice when it comes to washing up liquid. We're just going to get a smaller sized one, and that is 92 cents. Now, washing liquid does seem to be quite cheap for your clothes. So it seems we're going to go for this one, which seems like the most economical. It's 2 litres and it's €2.49. Let's have a quick look in the toiletries. We're going to get a hand wash and a toothpaste. Here's the toothpaste. So what have we got here? Right, we're going to go for the Colgate because we think each supermarket will have the same product. And this is $2.65. Here's their selection of hand wash. There's a couple of scented ones, but their cheaper one here is 85 cents. Okay, so the grand total for Aldi is €47.55. Next stop, Carrefour. Now, Carrefour is part of a big, massive shopping centre here. So you've got a Primark and you've got all sorts of bits, C&A, H&M, and it's inside this shopping centre over here. So we're outside of Carrefour, and as you can see, it's a massive location around here. Now, Carrefour itself has over 1,700 stores, but many of them shops are like Carrefour Express and Carrefour City. And in Madrid alone, there's over 300 Carrefour shops. They're only small ones, but this one's quite a big one. This is a bit of a hypermarket. Let's go and have a look inside. This is recycling at its finest, though. It's got everything here, in even an oil disposal area. But somebody's dumped a load of crap here. I mean, honestly, if it's full, take it back with you. These are old batteries. Oh, my goodness. But you can drop your clothes and everything. Oh, God, Gary's found something. What is it?
Well, that'd make a good desktop or something like that.
What, for me?
Not for you, no, for me in the workshop.
Well, you can have it if you want.
Well, nowhere to put it, you see.
Steptoe's probably going to come back and get it later. Do you know what I mean?
Might. I think I am.
Well, one man's rubbish is another man's gold, Gary. There's the entrance to Carrefour, and it's within the shopping centre. You've also got some toilets quite close by, and as you can see, there's just loads of different shops here. There's clothes shops, there's bakeries, there's telephone shops, lots and lots of different things here. Gary's just going to grab a trolley. But when you walk into a Carrefour, it's like this. You've got a really big electronics section. They've got everything. There's also garden bits and pieces. There's furniture. There's just so much stuff before you even get to the food. And this aisle, when you walk in, tends to be all the things that they've got as a bargain. But TVs are a big thing, and I've actually bought a TV from here before. Let's have a look at the prices. Okay, $5.59 for this one. Don't think that's as cheap as the UK, to be honest, but there's one on sale. $3.99 for this TV here, but there's a bit of a bargain, $2.99. Don't forget that's euros. Now, we're obviously going to stick to our items that we've picked in the other supermarkets, but if you do want me to have a look in Carrefour and show you the prices of some of the electronic goods, do put down in the comments below, show us some more of Carrefour. So just to give you an idea of how big this place is, it just goes on and on and on. There's all sorts of things for sale. It's a bit like your equivalent of a good sort of size Asda or Tesco's or Walmart if you're in America. Good old selection of potatoes, including some organic ones here. But here's the red potatoes. That's quite similar to what we got. A 2 kilo bag of the red potatoes here, 88 cents a kilo. So it's $1.75 for the bag, 99 cents for the packet. Some of them look all right, actually. You're getting about 4 decent sized bananas in there. So the broccoli here is $2.39 a kilo, but Gary's just going to weigh it. Going to weigh this one now. That's it. It's going to be on the veg, babes. That's it. Broccoli. So it's coming in at €1.13. Okay. Pretty nice chilled salad section. Now the similar salad that we were picking, one of these ones, 70 cents here. I do find with Carrefour, you've got to read the sign really well because sometimes it's a massive price, isn't there? But that's the price if you buy 10 of them or something. So just check what you're actually reading when you come into Carrefour. They do have quite a big meat section, and chicken is on special here, super price at $5.45 for the kilo. So we're going to use that as the kilo price for the chicken breast. Okay, we're at the minced beef section. Now there's a bit of an offer on their minced beef, so we're going to have to go with the offer price. They got 30% off today. Normally it's $7.46 a kilo, as you can see there, but with 30% off, it works out at, what did we say?
$5.22.
$5.22 a kilo for the beef. So that's the price we're going to put on it. Okay, so we're going to check out the milk prices now, and we've come to this one, which is the cheapest. And this one is coming in at 79 cents for the half fat. So here's the rice section, and quite comprehensive. Lots of different types and choices that you might want sizes, but this is your cheapest. This is $1.24 for this rice. Very big olive oil selection. Some of it is absolutely beautiful, organic bits and pieces. But what works out the best price is this one up here. It's their own olive oil. This litre is $8.93 for a litre. So here's the egg section. And for 12 large eggs, which is what we've been going for, it's €2.19. So here's the bread section. Lots and lots of choices you would imagine. And the cheapest baguette, we've got one here. The Carrefour's baguette is 47 cents over at the tin tomatoes. And actually, it looks like we might have quite a cheap one for here. That one looks like 68 cents. There's a massive selection of pasta from sort of really high-end brands right through. And the cheapest we can find in their classic ones is 75 cents. The choice of butter. But this one is the cheapest. And this one here is €1.85. So for a similar sort of size cheese, it's much cheaper to get the Carrefour's own one. And this one is $1.88 for the packet. So here's the chilled sort of sandwich meat section. And they've got the same branded product here, the 1954, and that's at €2 as well. Huge wine sections, and there's always special offers on. Quite a bit of choice on the old washing up liquid, but this one wins it. It's 91 cents. There's a choice in here. But your cheapest is going to be this one here, which is €2.59. Much bigger selection of toothpaste here, to be honest. All different types of brands, but this is the one we went for before. And this one's really quite inexpensive. It's coming in at $1.43. So here's the hand washes. And the cheapest seems to be this one at €1.30. And it's really quite a big one as well for that price. What Carrefour do is you all sort of queue along here and all the tills are behind here. And it will tell you which till to go to. So once your number's called, you'll know which till you go to. But there's a lot of tills here. There's 21 tills. Oh, 11. Okay, Gary, what's the price of the shopping in Carrefour?
€42.25.
Okay. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? We've got to wait to see what everything else is that comes in. But that's surprisingly cheap. Now, I know they had the beef on offer. And it does make a difference to have a bit of cheap beef. So we're going to pop into Lidl now, and this is a brand new store. It's only been open about 10 days. Here we go. Here's the car park. It's a fairly big car park, and they say they're number one in price, but hey, let's find out. So we're at Lidl, and Lidl, the German retailer, opened its first store in 1994. It's currently got 670 shops in Spain, and it opened its largest one in Madrid last year. It's a 2,000 metre square shop. Oh, that would be some shopping, wouldn't it? Let's get inside. So once again, the trolleys are free, and these are like brand new trolleys. Oh, I feel quite excited. Let's get one of these ones. So the entrance has got the entranceway here. And there's also somewhere to lock up your bags and bits there, I noticed. But lovely shop, and it's so clean. Again, the supermarket's got toilets here, which is fantastic. Bit of a mixed variety on the old potatoes. But the cheapest on the 2 kilos are these guys. And these are coming in at €3.90. So here's their banana section. And the cheapest they've got is at 99 cents a kilo. I've got to say, these bananas do look a bit better though, babes, don't they? Here's their broccoli section. And they've got one in $1.19. Okay, here's the salad section. It's quite a bit of salad here. But here is the similar salad that we got there. That looks the same sort of salad. This salad is 75 cents here. Can really see it's a new store. It looks so clean, and the veg does look super fresh. Now, you'd like to hope that it stays like this, because honestly, this is really nice. So they've got quite a bit of chicken breast to choose from, some sort of seasoned ones as well. All different prices, but we're going to go for the kilo price, and this kilo price is €5.79 a kilo for the chicken breast. Okay, we're looking at the minced beef section. This one is €9.98 a kilo.
Yeah.
But it's on special offer. It's normally a bit dearer than that. So here's our long life milk section, and the cheapest we can find for a semi-skimmed is 81 cents. So this one for 81 cents. Selection of rice in Lidl, and in fact their basmati seems quite cheap, but we're going for the cheapest rice we can find, and here it is. Here's your winner, $1.25 a packet. Get your second mortgage organised. We're in the olive oil section. Quite a few choices, including some really nice looking ones here, but we think this is your best value one here, and this is 1 litre, $7.89 for this olive oil here. Good fair selection of eggs here, all different types. I've even got some organic ones. And these ones here, the large version, are coming in at $2.19 for 12. Now their cheapest loaf, it is smaller. So I'm going to go for the ones that is the same size. Is this one the same size? Let me see. Nope, smaller. Let's go for that. This baguette, 49 cents. We're going for our tin tomatoes. And here we go. This looks like our best value tin of tomatoes. It's actually a nice little diced one going at 75 cents. Here's the pasta section. Got all different types. But here is the penne pasta that we're going to go for the same type. 75 cents for a packet of this. So they've got a couple of choices of butter, but this is the cheapest that they've got, and this is going at €2.29 for a packet of butter. We're having a little look at the cheese selections. Now there's a smaller packet of cheese going for $1.29, but that's not really comparable to what we just looked at in terms of size. So $1.45 for this cheese. Not quite sure what it is, but it's pretty cheap, $1.45. So there's quite a good selection of ham and meat products in Lidl. But they've got the 1954 ham on here, and that's €2 a packet as well. As you might expect, Lidl's got its middle aisles as well. There's a couple in here. It's not a massive middle aisle section, I'll be honest with you, but it is there. Okay, here's the washing up liquid section, and they've got a really good bargain here. 95 cents for this one, because it's pretty large as well. That's quite cheap. Washing powder section in Lidl, so you've got a variety of prices, $3.29 looking to be the average. But they have got one of the cheaper ones, also the delicate wash one, at €2.29. They've got a pinata. I don't need one, but I'm thinking, no, I don't need a pinata. Step away from the pinata. Okay, here's the toothpaste. They've got a reasonable selection, but they have got the Colgate, and the same one we went for before is coming in at €2.15. Okay, here's your hand wash section. Quite a bit of choice. It's all that Shein product. And this is $1.29 for their Shein hand wash. There's the honey version. I've never seen this before. I didn't even know it was a thing. Emily in Paris. You watch that program on Netflix. She's got some cakes like in the freezer. They're not even cheap either. $4.99. So this new Lidl has actually got a self-checkout. It's quite unusual in Spain. You don't see them that often, do you, Gary?
No,
What's great is you can choose English on here as well. There you go. You have to scan your barcode to get out, but it doesn't always work. I'm going to give it to the lady. Right. Oh, I have to wait. So you have to wait and then...
Yeah.
Perfecto. Muchas gracias. Gary, what's the score on the door for Lidl?
€48.40.
So €48.48 for our shopping list in Lidl. Might not be the cheapest supermarket in Spain, their number one claim. Right, we're off to our final supermarket now. We're off to Mercadona. Here we go. We're just coming up to Mercadona. This one's not a massive one, but it's got everything you need. So we're at Spain's most popular supermarket, Mercadona, and it opened its first store in 1977. Well, now it's got 1,619 stores across Spain, and it employs over 100,000 staff. Let's go and have a look inside. So as you come into a typical Mercadona, it always has a fruit and veg section. Okay, here's your potato section, and it is pretty dear for potatoes, as I've mentioned before. So we're going to go for the cheapest, which is this red bag of potatoes. 2 kilos of the patata roja, which is the red ones, is $3.65. $2.82 a kilo, $3.65 for the bag. Okay, so Mercadona's banana section, it's on 3 wheels here, and we've got the cheapest they've got is $1.45 a kilo. Broccoli's coming in at $1.64 in Mercadona. So here's the salad selection at Mercadona, and by far the largest salad selection so far. But we're going for the same sort of salad, and this one is 76 cents. Here's the chicken products in Mercadona, and these ones are coming in at €5.79 a kilo for chicken breast. $5.79 a kilo. Minced meat choices when it comes to Mercadona, all different types. You've got chicken, pork, etc. But beef alone is coming in at €7.30 for a kilo here. A kilo of minced beef, €7.30. So Mercadona always has a ham on section, and you can come along and get a little piece or get a full ham on. It's so popular over here. So here's the milk selection. There's lots of different choices, but the cheapest you're going to get here for the half fat is 81 cents a unit. Selection of rice, including ready cooked rice here. But the cheapest they've got is €1.27 for this rice. That's very cheap. Okay, so here's the olive oil selection at Mercadona. Now the cheapest for a full litre is this one, and this one is coming in at €7.90 for the litre. €7.90. Similar sort of prices when it comes to the eggs, but the large eggs are coming in at €2.20 for a dozen. Nice bread section in Mercadona, to be honest, and they've got lots of different rolls. But a baguette of a similar size, they're going for 55 cents in Mercadona. A good selection of various tomato sauces, but this is the cheapest tin tomato we can find, and this is coming in at 72 cents. And their pasta section is quite varied, to be honest. The cheapest is this one, and it's coming in at 79 cents. There's a couple of shapes to choose from. Here's your butter section, and the cheapest they've got is €2.05 for your butter. Quite a big variety of cheese, as you might expect in Mercadona. And the cheapest sliced cheese we can find is this one. And this is the sandwich cheese going in at $1.25 for 10 slices. That's pretty cheap. Bit of different sort of choices when it comes to their ham here. This looks quite similar to what we've picked up, potentially a little bit nicer quality, and that's €2.24. Now, what some Mercadonas do is some ready cooked food, and my goodness, I'm telling you now, it's beautiful. So look, you've got sort of like chicken and potatoes there for €4.50, and believe me, it is so delicious. You've even got a takeaway hamburgers. Are they €6? I think, yeah, for an Angus beef burger, or a cheeseburger there is €3. We're at the dishwashing liquid, and the cheapest we've got here is $1.10, but you've got one of the big ones for $1.10, and it looks like it's a sort of an organic type one as well. So save the environment as well at the same time as save a few quid. So here's the selection of washing powders and liquids. We've got another one of those delicate ones, and these are actually really cheap in here. They're selling for €2.50. Okay, here we are at the toothpaste section, and there's a lot more variety, as you can imagine. And the Colgate, the same sort of one we picked up, is going here for $1.95. It's their hand wash selection, and the cheapest one that they're selling at the moment is this one, going for 90 cents. Now, I did promise you a little bit of a treat, didn't I, for all you loyal watchers? Well, lots of people ask me, what's your lipstick, Julia? Where is it? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I use quite a few, but my favourite, absolute favourite, and the one I'm wearing right now, is from Mercadona. Now, it's €4.65 for this lipstick, so it's not expensive. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to you guys, if you want to win one of these lipsticks, why don't you write in the comments, love your lipstick, or just mention the word lipstick, and I'll pull one of the names out of the hat before Christmas and send you it personally myself with a lovely little note to say thank you for watching. Now, I'm going to pick up 2 of these today, so you've got 2 chances to win one of my red lipsticks. If you love a bit of this red, don't forget, write lipstick in the comments. Scores on the doors for Mercadona. What we got in for Mercadona, Gary? How much?
€46.82.
€46.82. Ooh, that's looking good. Right, that was a proper eye-opener, wasn't it, Gary?
What?
So, results are in. Can I get a drum roll? So, cheapest supermarket for those 20 items that we picked ended up being Carrefour. Can you believe it? So it went in this order. Carrefour was the cheapest, then Mercadona, then it was Aldi, and then, lo and behold, Lidl was the most expensive, the one with the big massive sign saying Precio #1 all over it. Now, we do have to caveat this shopping trip with some of the things were on special offer. So, for instance, in Carrefour, it was the beef, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so they were definitely a bit cheaper. But don't just think you're going to get it cheaper in Lidl and Aldi, because that's not always the case, is it?
No,
as we've just found out.
And the whole point of this video was to compare today's prices.
Today's prices. So the winner today happens to be Carrefour. We never even shop in there that much, do we? We're going in there now, Gary. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you want to play for the lipstick, pop the word lipstick down in the comments below. We'll see you next time. Subscribe if you want to see more content from us. Love you loads, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.